What's going on here? Wait, I don't like this procrastinating thing because you are saying you were busy doing FNCS stuff. Okay, where did you place in the final of FNCS?
Listen, I should have done. I should have gotten top 10, obviously, but I got 21st.
Ah, okay. Well,
21st.
okay then. Well, okay then. I don't want to hear the excuses, big man. Look, it's going to be a lot of episodes here. I don't want to hear excuses. I wasn't procrastinating. You were procrastinating. I was working on very important stuff. You know what
Like
I'm saying?
what? Like what?
Um, Hey, what's going on here? Lovely weather. Look at Manchester United
Exactly.
Stadium behind
Nothing.
me.
Nothing.
Ma-
Yeah, keep going
Manchester
like
United
that, and
Stadium
I'll
behind me.
switch it to Liverpool Stadium, and you won't even realize.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it
Explain it to me.
easy.
What's
Take it
like
easy.
what's Manchester and Liverpool like? What's the difference between the two teams? Like, what's the
Okay.
history?
Okay. So let me try. Do you know much about basketball, like the NBA?
You know about the NFL.
I not a lot. Not
So it's
enough to
like,
give you that example.
okay, go for basketball then.
So the Celtics and Lakers, you know how like the Celtics and Lakers historically have like a
Yeah,
deep
yeah,
history
yeah.
that they don't like each other, right?
Yep.
Manchester United and Liverpool, like it's like 10 times worse than that. Like it's a lot worse than that.
Yeah, because
Like
you guys are how do I say this? Like you guys are like emotional about that, way too emotional. Don't you guys have like gangs that don't they, what are they called? The football gangs?
What's it called? The football, no, what are they called? Someone in the chat will say like
Hooligans, the
the
hooligans.
firm, yeah, the hooligans firms. You have teams who have
Yeah.
firms, like so Millwall has like Millwall are historic for their firm because they are actually, I'm not gonna speak negatively about Millwall on a public platform. That's not like right for my own safety. Um but yeah, like yeah, we I wouldn't
Yeah, you
say
guys have the
emotional.
hooligans who like don't like they actually sometimes stab people? Isn't that fucked up? See, that
I shouldn't
doesn't.
be laughing.
No,
I shouldn't be
no,
laughing,
but
but it's true.
that doesn't. Yeah, and it is true. It's over soccer. But in the United States, you can't try that on anyone because we stay strapped. We stay strapped out here, so we don't roll like that.
I don't think that's a better thing though. That you
It
guys just
is.
shoot
It
each
is. It
other and
is.
said
No,
like,
if
how is that a
everyone,
better
no,
thing?
if everyone, no, no, if everyone had a gun, nobody would try anything on anyone.
But don't you guys have like an incredibly high murder rate in a lot of places in America? Like, isn't that like a
That's
common thing because
because
you have guns?
it's harder to get legal guns in those. Listen, I think the one thing about being an American, whether you're on the left or on the right, most
Yeah,
if you're a freedom loving American, you're taught to love guns because that's freedom. Guns equal freedom.
that's the stupidest shit I've ever heard, bro.
How is that
And
dumb?
like you're trolling in a way, but like there's genuinely people who like believe what you're saying right now. Like genuinely people who think
Yeah,
what
I
what
mean,
you
to a certain extent, it is kind of true, though. To a certain extent. I wouldn't say it's that true. But, we're already so far down the rabbit hole of guns that how are you going to take them out of circulation? There's, for every person in the United States, there's a gun.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that is true. Like that is actually like one of them things where you guys are too far deep. I don't know how
Exactly.
anybody like overturns that, but
Exactly.
regardless, I don't even know how we got here. But yeah, we met through Zextra, I guess you'd say. We did the podcast on my podcast and I enjoyed it. That was genuinely my favorite podcast I've done. Like the funniest shit. Um that was hilarious. If anything, that was like episode 0 of this podcast in a way, right?
Yeah,
Like that was
for
like
sure.
the first hint at me and you together. Um I guess we'll get into like our first real topic. Obviously, this weekend was the closing of FNCS. Um, Obviously, it wasn't necessarily the most positive of things because like people ain't really feeling solos this season. You know what I'm saying? Like
hmm
solos, they ain't really been it. Um, Around other regions, we saw like top performers still managing to stay somewhat consistent.
Yeah.
I watched a bunch of OCE. OCE, the top players were doing well in OCE. In EU, the top players were doing well in EU. In the other regions, it was pretty much similar. My buddy NA East, it was looking a bit mad for you guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen,
It was
listen to
looking a
me.
bit mad.
No, 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 no. Listen, listen, listen. All right. Most NAEast pros have this mentality where they don't care about solos. So NAEast have a culture of not caring about solos, and that creates a perpetual cycle of where solos we're not good at solos, but we're also not we don't care that we're bad at solos compared to other regions. And I mean that's how our top 10 looked that fucking bad. I mean, truthfully, if we think about this, if the top pros actually cared about solos, we'd be very good at solos. We cared. We don't, and we should care. And in the future, I will try to care. But when solos is when you already put it this way, when you already make so much money playing the game, and you've already made so much money playing the game, and nobody gives you credit for doing well in solos, why would you care about doing well in solos when it hurts your mental state?
I genuinely just think you guys aren't as good as solos as you think you are. Like, I think like the reality
We have the
is
World Cup champion, Buga.
you have the World Cup champion, but that's season 9, big man.
You
That's a
got you
long time
got
ago.
you
That's
got,
a,
you
that's,
got
that's,
fourth.
that's,
Well, I think Buga would.
that's,
That's the World Cup
that's a completely
champion right
different
there.
matter. But that's a completely different matter that we're
I'm
talking
just saying.
about.
I'm just saying. Well, he's the World Cup. I mean, Brazil players like to say King got 5th in World Cup, so I'll say Buga won the World Cup.
Why are you trying to aggravate Brazilians right now?
Because
I don't think that's usually your
if the argument is valid for them, it's valid for NA East. We have the World Cup champion.
Okay, I just want to clarify before we move on with any further episodes of this podcast. Brazil, I love you. I personally love Brazilians. Brazilians, I want to visit Brazil one day. Do you know what I'm saying? I love Brazilians. Anything that Calc
Me too.
says
Me too.
does,
I think Brazil.
hold up. Anything that Calc says or does in relation to Brazil, I am completely not associated with in any way, shape, or form. Just so any Brazilians know.
I want everybody from Brazil to know. I want the Brazilians to know. I don't have anything against Brazil. Okay, I think Brazilians can be great people, but when it comes to Fortnite, I think you guys have a lot. You have like 10 really good players that could compete on any region.
No.
But the other players in you have some good players, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Great players. King, the other King, great, fantastic. Lileo, I think that's how you say his name. Fantastic. Frosty, great. Then you have, those are the names I know. And they're great. They're great. But listen, I just don't like how you guys are so hostile towards me. I say one thing and you guys act like I killed your family. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Why are you having that look on your face?
I just don't want to be involved in anything you're saying right now. I'll be honest. You keep
Anyway,
going.
I love Brazil. That's all. That's all I was gonna say.
All right, cool. Are you done? All right.
Yeah.
Love Brazil. To be fair though, like with FNCS being done, I'm excited because now it's gonna be trios. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be trios, and as much as I will criticize NA,
We're better at team game modes.
Yeah, when it comes to team gamers, I'll give it to you. Like, I love NA when it comes to team gamers. When there was squads, I loved watching NA so much. Trios the same. I'm looking forward to it because you guys are great with team gamers, and like I want to see LANs with actual like team gamers going on somewhere soon, obviously. But I think I wanted to get onto one thing, right?
What?
You made a tweet. You made a tweet last night.
Do I have to show on the stream?
I think you can show on the stream, but you made a tweet last night essentially for the viewers who don't understand what's going on. Calc tweeted a image of Discord, and there was a bunch of pros.
Like
in
it was here, guys.
Yeah.
I'll show the screenshot on this. Actually, I don't know how much shit, but it's guys. I'll name the pros. It was Stretch, Avery, Has, Bizzle, C, Scented, Chap, Commandment, Dubs, Eclipse, Edgy, Furious, Jamper, Macwood, Mega, Nosh, Owl, Riverson, Ronaldo, Saf, me, Zate, Booga, Zypha, Emad. Those are all the pros. We were all on the Discord channel.
So do you want to explain what was actually going on for the people
guys,
that...
what was going on, guys, was Nosh FN, guys, Nosh. Get it through your head, Nosh. Was saying that Macwood was worse than him, and he was saying that he would outplace Macwood in any tournaments. Guys, let me say Nosh, okay? And let me put that into perspective. Let me put it into perspective for you guys. There was an argument for 30 minutes last night in that call about that. And my problem with it is that Nosh has not outplaced me in a single event in his fucking career. And I'm gonna, like, that's not even a toxicity thing. It's a fact. It is a fact. I don't know any other players that I've outplaced in literally every fucking tournament in their entire career, but Nosh is one of those players. I'm not trolling. Go look. Solo FNCS. Qualified. He didn't qualify. Duo FNCS. He got 44th out of 50 duos. I got 19th. You have Solo Invitational. He didn't qualify. He's qualified for one FNCS, guys, and that was duos. He didn't qualify for trios. He didn't qualify for squads. Didn't qualify for solos or solos. So one times FNCS qualifier, kind of embarrassing that he thinks he's gonna outplace us, but I respect it. I think he can try. Also, Macwood offered to lock
Yeah,
$30,000
yeah,
that we would outplace Nosh's trio in trios. $30,000. Nosh said no. Macwood offered 1,000. Nosh he kept ignoring it.
yeah,
Offered
yeah.
100. He wouldn't lock any amount. And then I made a bet. I'm like, Nosh, lock money that you outplace me in DreamHack at this DreamHack coming up in 2 days. Who are we guessing he locked money, guys? Do we think he locked money? The answer is no. He did not lock money. He didn't bet on himself to outplace me. Do you want to know why? He knows his fucking place.
I'll be honest, yeah. I'll be honest. I like when players are going back and forth about who's better. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's cool. Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's cool. You can do that, right? When the
Yeah, in chat,
conversation
it's free
gets
money.
heated, when the conversation gets heated, when the conversation gets serious, yeah, put the money up. Do you know what I'm saying? If
Listen.
you can't put the money up, I don't want to hear you talking.
Leven.
That's the bottom line. Like I get it from his perspective. He might feel, I can outplace Calc, I can outplace Calc. But if Calc's saying, or if Mac was saying, put the money up, then you're not putting it up.
Listen,
You,
Leven.
you
I'm
gotta be
reminded.
quiet. You gotta be quiet.
Riverson did lock $100 that Nosh outplaces me in DreamHack. But Riverson also has $300,000 in earnings. So Riverson's gonna lose $100. Let's be honest, guys. Don't confuse it with that. Riverson's gonna lose $100. Like, we can't sit here and argue that he's not gonna lose 100 because he's gonna lose $100. Because I'm gonna try. I'm gonna make a point. I'm gonna make a statement. He's gonna lose $100.
Yeah. So is solos? You're gonna start taking solos more seriously, from what I'm hearing.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I don't know
Free
that
money.
though. The thing is, I do know that Nosh is the GOAT. You're calling a one-time FNCS qualifier the GOAT. Get that through your head.
Yeah, that's tough. I'm gonna be honest. I'll be honest. That's just tough. Chaz in KSI. Man, don't even look. I'm just a black guy from the UK. I'm getting called KSI.
Yeah, they're racist. They're racist.
What's going on here? Man's calling me KSI. I'm just a black man from the United Kingdom. I'm not KSI. What's happening here? Calc is skinny. That is true. Calc is skinny. Calc. Honestly, I like skinny Calc more than fat Calc. I'll be real. Fat Calc was a bit too he was a bit too aggressive. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
You're more mellow. You're more mellow.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
In other recent news, Epic Games versus Apple. So I'm sure by now most people know what's going on, right? Epic have a lawsuit against Apple. There's a lot of detail behind it. There's a lot of things going into it, but a recent development in that case was that essentially Apple were trying to block Epic from being able to have access to like the iOS developer tools and whatnot, which from what I know and from what I was hearing would mean that like mobile aren't going to be able to get updates. They're not going to be able to play on Apple phones. First thing that jumped to my mind was no more stupid mobile price pool, or just something along the lines of lessening that price pool so that the money goes into PC. No more pros who are good controller players playing on iPad instead of playing on PC. That's what I got out of that. And I think that's only a good thing in that sense, but in a way it's kind of bad because there's a lot of people that play mobile. Like, and Epic get a lot of money from the mobile community. So I don't know how that's going to be handled.
Right. Here's what's going to happen, I'll tell you. I think in the long run, Epic is probably going to win the lawsuit. I don't see a world where Epic doesn't win the lawsuit. Because, I mean, believe it, like it or not, the Google Play Store and the Apple, App Store, they are monopolies. So, I mean, there's no competition. It's very anti-competitive, taking 30% of the sales. So I think they're going to lose the case. I'm not a lawyer, though. That's just my personal opinion from basic knowledge. But I think it's going to be a hard-fought battle. But, guys, it doesn't matter if Apple's worth $2 trillion and Epic Games worth $15 billion. It doesn't matter. To a certain, you can't, to a certain extent, it doesn't really matter. I think Apple's probably going to lose. But we'll see. I also think for prize pools, speaking about prize pools, I think the only thing that's going to change is probably, I think it's going to stay 50-50. I think it's just going to be a lower prize pool. I really don't think, it's going to change.
In terms of like the technical side of things, like obviously, like you said, we are not lawyers, but from what I'm aware, the situation a lot of it will probably just depend on like government. Like this is more of like the resident sleeper stuff, like people like the serious stuff that people probably don't care about. Like obviously people are here for jokes and whatnot, but a lot of it is to do with like government. Like when it comes to like the Democrats within America, they are more for like they are more against like monopolies and that kind of nature. So if you know they're in, and I'm pretty sure in the House of Representatives right now, like it is majority Democrats or whatever. So they're probably going to be against it. It probably could go in Apple's favor. I mean, Apple's favor or Epic's favor, it just depends. But Epic, sorry, are doing a really good job because, like, if you look at the lawsuit, they are like trying to they're essentially making it seem like we don't want anything out of this. Like they said specifically in the lawsuit, they were like, "Oh, we don't want any compensation for the money we've lost to 30%. We don't want to gain anything from this. We are just doing it to break up the monopoly, essentially." So they actually could win it
All
probably.
right. Here's the thing. People are saying, guys, you guys are saying that Epic broke the terms of service, therefore Epic's gonna lose. But it doesn't matter if they agreed to something if it's not fair. What is that called? I don't know the specific legal term, but a court could find those terms of service. It
Yeah.
could find it. Somebody knows the name. I don't know why I forgot this. I was talking about it yesterday. But if
Do you know what the funniest thing is for me? Yeah,
what?
like Epic have like Epic have invested millions into this legal battle, and like some Fortnite kid's gonna be like, "No, Epic signed terms of service, so they will lose the case because
Exactly.
they signed something." Like, yeah, I'm sure you in your
Yep.
bedroom right now, you know much more than the people who are paid a fortune to deal with this kind of stuff. I'm sure of it. I'm sure you know more. So, yep. No, Twitch chat will let you know. Twitch chat will let you know exactly how this case is going to pan out.
I mean, to be honest though, I do think Epic probably will win it. Unjust. No, I don't think it's unjust. I think it's there's a specific word for it.
Yeah, I know the word you're looking for.
I
I
don't. It's on the
can't
tip of my
remember if
tongue.
it's the moment. But yeah, it's one of the things where like it's gonna be it's something that they've been planning for long. Like if you
Hmm.
actually look back like a couple months ago, like there were talks where like Tim Sweeney, like the Epic CEO, was like literally complaining about this, like, and I'm pretty sure that's one of the reasons why it took so long for Fortnite to have the mobile game in the first place. Like Fortnite Mobile didn't come out at the same time as Fortnite. Like it took a while. I think it's one of the things where they've just been having a problem with this for a while. Um, but hopefully there's some sort of resolution, and hopefully it's better for Fortnite
Yeah,
in general.
unconscionable contract is what it is.
Mm,
That's what it is. That was on the tip of
yeah.
my show him your Joker laugh. Do you want to hear my Joker laugh?
What is this Joker laughing?
You want to know?
Why
You
do
know the truth. So okay. So one night I was in this Discord. It's like it's a Discord. It's not in it with anybody. I think you would know, but I was vibing out. It was some kind of random people, I guess, and it was this absolute random kid, but he was so funny. I don't know why he was so funny, but he was the most awkward, dumb. I don't know how to explain. He was fucking hilarious though. He's so funny.
yeah.
Um, so he asked he had this obsession with the Joker,
Yeah.
and it was the funniest fucking thing I have ever seen. It was so funny. He kept asking people if they wanted to hear the Joker laugh. He kept like saying it was on stream. He's like, "Have you seen the new Calc? Have you seen the new Joker movie?" And it was the funniest
Yeah.
shit ever. But so I'm just basically stealing because I think it's fucking hilarious and it's really
Or
funny.
can you actually do a good Joker laughter?
Do you want to hear it? Okay, since you want to hear it.
Yeah.
Ah ha 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 ha.
What?
What?
No. I think I missed it. I think I missed it. Do it again. Do it again. I think I missed it.
Ah ha 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 ha.
So, I think we'll get into the next segment. I think we'll get into the next segment. I don't really know what that was, to be fair, but that's your Joker laugh, I guess. So, for people wondering what this next segment is, this is going to be the dilemma segment. I think we're going to try to do these on most pods. On most pods, we'll try to do this. What it is you guys can send in your dilemmas. We will read them. We will try help you, give you some sort of solution. I tweeted out on my Twitter, and I got some terrible ones back. I got some racial abuse from people, but within all the terrible, there was some decent ones. So this is the first one that we're gonna read out for you. Um, it comes from anonymous because they're all anonymous. Anonymous said, "Hey, Calc and Leven, my dilemma is that I've got a girl I really like, and I think she likes me back, but I'm not sure. And she keeps making hints like when I say I'm about to smash my monitor, she says, 'Smash me instead.' And things along these lines. Calc is a man of the woman and a certified gallist. I heard, and I just wanted to help. I wanted his help trying to figure out what to do. Thank you if you answer."
All right.
You know, take this away. He
Of
called for
course,
your
of
help.
course, of course. So listen. Um, it's really hard to tell if a girl likes you back, but you can't tell. Even though she's saying that, you can't tell. It's really hard to tell. I mean, that's hard to tell. Yeah, you could just be joking around. Really hard to tell at that point. You have to like meet her in person to tell, and even then, it's pretty hard to tell. I think it's very, very, very hard to tell. You might, I think it's best to assume personally that no girls like you at all because you're repulsive and nobody likes you.
Wait, what?
I'm assuming things. He's asking a question to us, so clearly.
Are you reflecting? Is this how you feel about yourself? Like, no girls like you because you're repulsive.
I'm
Like,
not.
is this coming from within? Like, what? Like,
I'm not.
where's that come from?
I'm not reflecting. I'm just giving him advice.
That's terrible advice, though. Like, he wants to know how to get the girl. He wants to know if he actually has a chance of getting a girl. You're telling him, just think of yourself as repulsive and nobody likes you. Like, what? Like, what kind of advice is this?
It's probably true.
Bro, he's asking you. He said you're a gallist. You're certified. You're the girl them sugar.
I don't know what that means.
You don't know what girl them sugar means.
No, I'm not from the fucking United Kingdom.
Girl them sugar. You're like the girls love you. You're sweet. They want you.
What
You
does
know
that
what I'm
even?
saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying, Levin. That's the issue. That's the issue.
That's what it means. You're the girl them favorite. You're the girl them sugar. That's all that means. It's just you're wanted by the girls. You're sweet. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give him some serious advice. Look, brother, if you're listening to this, what I'd say to you is so you said you really like her, right? So you on one hand you want to give her the hammer, you know what I'm saying? You want to give her a bit of you, and she is a bit of you, do you know what I'm saying? But you're not certain. If a girl is making them kind of comments, if she's saying to you, smash me instead of your monitor, big man, uh, come on, man. Take it easy, man. She's trying to be direct. Do you know what I'm saying? Girls in general, yeah, a lot of the time. This is me generalizing, right? I don't want to generalize women as a whole, but a lot of the time, from what I've seen from my personal experiences and people that I know, is like when it comes to girls trying to flirt and trying to move to you, it's not the most straightforward thing. So if this girl's being that direct with you, then big man.
Because usually you have to like crash pad into her box, right? And you have to do that. But
Yeah, exactly. You have to try to
but
phase through sometimes.
but she made the edit for you.
Literally, she made the edit for you. Like you haven't had to use any of your mobility. You've not had to phase through nothing. She's
Yeah.
edited in for you. She just wants you to hit that final pump. Do you know? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? All you gotta do is hit that final pump, and it's that's done. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
yeah, don't overthink it though. Don't overthink it. But you're almost there, bro. You're almost there. You're almost there.
I agree.
So the next dilemma, someone said this one is for Calc. I'm struggling mainly with Fortnite. Wait, what? Okay, he said I've been in the scene for a long time and never really had bad placements. I have decent gaming genetics. I'm sure you'll be a fan of that. And I believe I have what it takes to be the best, but there's some things I just get caught up in my head. My mechanics are great. I can do Raider 464's edit courses faster than all my friends. My rotations are perfect. I never got shot or lose HP, and I get where I want to with little material or utility usage. I know how to W key and I know how to play safe. I have everything down apart from one thing, my aim. So my dilemma is how and where should I shoot enemies? Does does Calc have any advice from his time at World Cup that could help me out? Thanks in advance.
What is that? What is that? Is that Nosh? Is that Nosh that's submitting that question?
Oh my god. Oh my god. You're,
I mean, quite frankly, he's been in the scene for 2 years,
you're
and
taking.
what?
No,
One
no,
times
no. No,
FCS
keep going,
qual.
keep going.
One
No,
times
no, keep
FCS
going.
qualifier. So Nosh, I'll help you out since you asked. You play on a very high sense. You need to lower your sense first of all. Doesn't matter if you can do edit courses fast. If you can't hit your shots, you can kill people by doing damage in the game. You have to do damage. You need to lower your sense. You need to download Kovacs, or you need to, or if you're on controller, you're just god gifted with aim. But you need to download Kovacs. You need repetitions on the Vax, lower your sends maybe. You also might have a little bit of an ego. You might think that you're a lot better than you actually are. You might think that your rotations are perfect when they're not. You might think that your mechanics are good when they're not. You might have a little bit of it's the Dunning-Kruger effect. You might be fucking dog shit, but you think, oh, I'm almost there, even though you're not almost.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'd say. Like, based off of what you've said, you have essentially just said that you are the perfect player in every other aspect. However, you just can't aim. That's very unlikely.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the chances are you're not as good as you actually think you are. But when it comes to aim, like, there's a lot of resources out there to help you improve your aim. That's a bit of a weird one. Like, of all the things for you to struggle with, like, aim would be the least likely. Like, I feel like there's so many ways to improve your aim fast. People will tell you to get soft aim. I don't advise that, but hey, yeah, it's very likely that you're not as good as you say you are. You probably need to improve in all aspects of your game, but aim should be one of the easier ones. You know, there's so many aim trainers out there, so many aim guides and resources. Like, anyone really can help you out with that. So I'd say work on your aim in that sense. There's so many aim coaches as well. Like, that's weird. I don't think
Oh
Calc can
my
help you
god!
out too much, man.
Imagine having a fucking kid and they grow up to be a fucking aim coach. Holy.
What's going on here? What do you have against the aim coaches?
Dude, the aim coaches have the biggest fucking like I don't know how to explain it. Bro, I had an aim coach tell me, and he's like the likely and I'll quote this. The likelihood of you having better gaming genetics than me is very unlikely. I probably have a higher IQ than you, a higher reaction time than you, better reactions than you, and he also said better decision making than you. And then I said, then why the fuck are you an aim coach? And he said, and he said, I actually forget what he said, but
Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I would have just told him to shut up, bro.
listen,
I don't know how you. I don't even know how you. Shut up, bro. I said he's better than you at everything, but he's an aim coach. You're a professional player with hundreds of thousands of dollars in earnings.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Leave it out. Leave it out, man. Leave it out. But most of the aim coaches that I've spoken to are fine. Like, some of the aim coaches I've spoken to are quite nice.
Like who?
A lot of them are. I've spoken to Kataz before. He's quite a nice guy.
That was fine, yeah.
Yeah, I've spoken to Resprit. I don't know if you know him, but he's a really smart guy. He's a nice guy. But I've not really spoken to that many outside of them. There was one other that I spoke to as well. But I'm pretty
Listen,
sure it was a
I think we can all agree though that aim coaches, that is a weird concept. Who needs to be coached on their aim?
No, I get it. I get the idea of aim coaches, but it's one of them things where at what point, like, I don't know, like, what's the not what's the end goal, but like, aim coaches, they always like a lot of them just have guides that they give to people. Like,
Yeah,
you're
like
like,
routines.
yeah, like, you have routines and shit, but where do you I guess they're just waiting for the softwares that they used to have better scenarios. I don't know, like, eventually, like, people are just gonna leak that shit, like, move on, like, I don't know, it seems weird. It seems like a
Barely
harder
so
industry to help.
a viewer in the chat said, I'm going to court because I gave my friend Kataz's routine his game routine. So Kataz is actually suing one of the viewers because he leaked the aim routine. And
Oh,
on the aim routine it says what does it say exactly? I think it's confidential or something.
oh, well,
Oh.
moving on to the next dilemma. Somebody said, my dilemma is, how do I quit out of the FN comp com? I basically barely play the game anymore, but I'm still in the community. on Twitter a lot, and I actually do a few important things in the community. But at the same time, I want to just leave and forget how toxic and stupid everyone is. What I'll say is, just go.
Yeah, just fucking leave. Go get a fucking
Yeah,
life. Just leave. You don't. You're in the FN community for free. Couldn't be me. That's awful, 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 awful. Just fucking leave. That's the best advice I can give you.
yeah. I don't know. That's doesn't just leave, bro.
Deactivate your Twitter, delete your Fortnite account, delete your Discord, disappear from the internet, and go get a life.
Yeah, like I don't know. It just seems in a more nicer way than Calc. It just seems like you're a bit too attached to the community for no than just attachment's sake. Like
Hmm.
I'm assuming you're quite young, so you probably have never dealt with like the idea of like moving on from something you're quite attached to. Like you'll deal with this in life. Like you'll go to school, you'll move on from school, you'll go to college in America, university and everywhere else in the world. Like, and then you'll meet people there. You'll move on. Like it's just a part of life, just being able to move on. So just get up and leave, bro. Get up and leave. Honestly. Next dilemma, dear Leven and Calc. My dilemma is I'm good at a few different games, and I would love to take competing seriously, but I'm struggling to decipher which one I want to dedicate all my time to. Any suggestions? I'd say Fortnite. Fortnite's the most
Yeah,
free game.
Fortnite is you have the highest chance of making money. You have the highest chance of actually getting good because a lot of Fortnite is putting time in, VOD
Yeah,
reviewing. Fortnite's the easiest game to get semi good at. It's one of the hardest games to be a top 20 player in your region, in my opinion, top 10 player in your region.
I
That's
agree.
so I think it's really easy to get into the competitive scene and start being decent or good. Very hard to go pro. So you make a little bit of money playing Fortnite, so probably Fortnite.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Also, all open
I agree.
tournaments too.
Didn't you get like in a lot of controversy for saying this though? I'm pretty sure you tweeted something like this where you were like, Fortnite's the easiest game to go pro in.
I said it was the hardest game to go pro in.
Oh,
Because I think to be a tier 1 pro in Fortnite, it's way harder than being a tier 1 pro in any other game. I mean, that's my opinion.
uh, I'll be honest. I disagree with you just because the actual system of Fortnite means that anybody has opportunity to compete, whereas in other
True.
games, like there's hard gatekeeping. Like there is hard. Like in
Yeah,
other
like
games, you can
League of
have
Legends, Counter Strike. I mean,
yeah,
it's
like
fair.
in other games, you can have all the talent, but you can just be hard gate kept like
Mm-hmm.
out of the community. Like that can't happen in Fortnite. Like
Fair.
yeah, it can't really happen. Um, but to be like the top in your region, I think it's really hard. Like for in terms of like difficulty when it comes to games, what other games have a higher like APM than Fortnite? Like when it comes to like the top players, like the amount of actions that your people are doing per minute, like other than like a game like Smash or like what's the other one that people always talk about? There's another one. That's it's a really old esport game. Um
StarCraft?
StarCraft, yeah, exactly. Yeah, StarCraft. Other than that game and like Smash, like what other games have like a higher APM than Fortnite? I don't think there's any.
I think Fortnite's definitely you have to do the most in Fortnite. I also think another thing is the reason why I think it's the hardest is because I think it's probably one of the no, it's the hardest game to stay a tier 1 pro in. So I don't care what anybody says. Though in Fortnite, you can fall off so quickly and so easily if you just stop practicing for a month. You're never gonna be the same. That's just my opinion.
No, I think that's fair. Like, even if you look at it, like, go back and look at all of like the different events that have happened, like all of like the results and shit. Look at how much change there is. Like, a lot doesn't. It doesn't help that like we have a game where the meta is constantly changing because like our dev just likes to throw in a bunch of random crap every season or take away a bunch of stuff that we like, etc. But the reality is like this game is always changing and it's very hard to stay at the top. Very, very hard.
I
Like people
agree.
phase out non-stop. I think we'll do maybe one or two more dilemmas, then we can probably wrap it up. But
Mhm.
let me see what it's saying. I want to pick up a good one. Some of
Wait,
these
we can do one thing. So I've had an obsession with chess recently for some reason. I don't know why.
oh my
Like
god.
what I just did is I checked the results of the Kari versus Carlson match from today. I
Yeah.
think Kari lost. So
No way. Is that like your Kobe? Is he like your Kobe?
I like Kari. I don't know. It's because he's the only one who like actually streams it.
Uh,
The only chess player that I've actually like Yeah, he lost. The only chess player that I actually like have talked to is Alireza Faruja. You might not know who that is, but he's the #1 junior player in the world. So he's 17. I think he's one of the youngest players ever to earn the Grandmaster title. He's a top 20 player in the world, and he has mad potential for a 17-year-old. And he subbed in my stream. He comes in now and then. He's one of the best players in chess.
So is he like your LeBron? Like you look up to him? Like he's your
I
god?
don't look up to him. I don't look up to any chess players. I just think chess is a really chess is very difficult. There's infinite possibilities in chess, or not infinite, but there's more possibilities in chess than there are atoms in the universe.
Alright, look, guy. Okay, chat. This is what this is. Calc wants to play me in chess so that he can demolish me.
Let's do it. Let's do it right now. Let's do it.
He wants to demolish me so that like his ego can like rise.
Here, you want to play? Okay, I got
so,
you.
Yeah, no, let's play. Yeah, let's play.
All right, I got you. Play a friend, create challenge link. Okay, let me send it to you. Look at Twitter. I'll send it to you on Twitter since I can't send it on Discord. Look on Twitter. Click on the link, and if you need to create an account with Google. Wait, wrong fucking thing. Create an account with Google if you need to create an account.
All right, cool. Send me the link, man. Send me your Twitch link.
Create challenge link. Yeah, I didn't mean. All right, there you go. Guys, we're at a 1v1 Leven on chess. Leven's gonna get absolutely shit on.
This is so dumb, bro. I swear, man.
All right.
I can't.
And then I have to add display capture to the scene then. All right, guys. I'm gonna add display capture.
This is so stupid. I'm just gonna lose.
Okay.
Like there's.
Okay, so just in case you guys are wondering, I started off with E4. Okay, display capture on. There you guys go. Oh, yeah. Make a move. Come on. You have 10 seconds till it auto aborts. All right.
What the fuck is this, bro? Like, what am I playing right now?
Oh shit! I didn't really.
Okay. What are you doing? Wait, what are you doing?
Let me play like a normal person. 1 second. I was trying to fuck with you, but
wait, what are you doing? What?
I'll play like a normal person. 1 second.
Are you trolling? Are you like trolling for content?
So what that was is I tried to do I think it was the Fool's Mate to you.
Are you trolling for content?
That wasn't like. I don't ever use that opening because it only works for beginners. But you brought your knight out, and I didn't expect you to. And my brain didn't work because I'm tired of shit right now. So we'll see.
Oh my goodness!
I'll probably still win, to be honest. But
I'll probably still win, to be honest. But
I'm like, dude, that was bad though. That did not happen. Nobody saw that.
Yeah, you're trolling. 100% you're trolling. Ooh. Chat at one. Okay. For one, people need to start asking me to play flipping to say man's not hot. I'm not saying man's not hot. Like you need to chill. Like I know you're excited. I know you don't hear much UK people speak on like a regular basis, but I'm not saying man's not hot. Like just get over it. Like get over it. Bloody hell.
All right. I like this. This is a decent. Fuck with the vibes.
What is this play?
I gave you a queen advantage. Okay, that's it. So I gave you an advantage with the I gave you a queen, basically. So I gave you queen odds, and so yeah, I give you queen odds because otherwise you probably lose. I mean, you're gonna lose either way, but still.
Maybe I'm gonna lose either way, but at least you look dumb, right? So
yeah, true.
I want to be good at this game, bro. This game's sick.
It's a good game.
Yeah.
That was weird. I'm pretty bad at it too. I'm not good at it. Don't get me wrong. I'm very bad at it, but I have the basics, you know. Okay.
Yeah.
You know the rook is worth more than a knight, right?
Yeah, I know.
And why did you sacrifice a rook for a knight and a pawn?
Why did you sacrifice your queen for nothing?
Because otherwise you fucking lose.
Oh, I'm losing anyway. I'd rather.
And you haven't even castled.
I'd rather lose in style.
So you're gonna sacrifice all your pieces.
Yep, I just want to get this loss out of the way with. I'll be real.
Might not lose though. That's the thing. It's just kind of rough.
This is the thing, like you're looking at this right now, like you see a lot. I'm just seeing like pieces on a board. Like I have no, like I
That's
don't
what
know
I'm
what
seeing too, because I don't really have a concrete plan right here. Like it's so fucked, and I don't have a queen, so there's no like concrete plan. And why would you give up a knight for like you just blundered a knight? I can take it.
Yeah, I did.
Why? I don't understand.
I don't expect much logical reasoning out of me, son.
Wait, what am I doing? Oh my god. Oh, I'm actually so dumb. Like, hello? Like, chat, hello, what am I doing?
You're saying that to fake me out or something.
No, I'm actually dumb as fuck.
No, you're saying that to bait me.
I'm actually not. That's the sad part.
For fuck's sake, I don't know what I'm doing, bro.
Dude, your knight was hanging. I'm fucking dumb. It was hanging. It was attacked by 2 pawns, and I didn't fucking take it because I'm dumb as shit.
GG.
Well, it's not GG yet.
No, it looks like GG to me.
Definitely not. You haven't even brought your queen out yet.
Yeah, she could stay here. Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now.
Dude, I fucking hate this. Holy shit.
What the fuck are you doing? Like, do something. Like, what?
Dude, you don't understand.
What am I seeing? Like, why are you so scared?
Because what the fuck am I supposed to do? You're up a queen.
Yeah, that doesn't mean shit. You're playing against a novice. Like, what?
Bro,
why are you so scared?
Oh my god, and look what I just did. Like, it's hard to explain. You have a minute left on your clock, by the way.
I'm fucking triggered, bro. What do I do? What do I do? What's happened here? What's happened here? What the fuck is going on here?
I believe you're being checkmated.
What the fuck is happened here? What?
I think you're being checkmated.
No, I'm chilling.
You're definitely not chilling. Like, I'm gonna be 100%.
Nah, I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. You're definitely not chilling.
Nah, I'm chilling.
How do I not see it? Dude, there's definitely a checkmate here somewhere. I don't fucking see it. How do I not see this, bro?
No checkmate to be found. But I just looked at your screen. Like, why do you have like the fucking like? Why is your shit so like cool? Like, why do you have like setting like actual like what am I seeing? True.
So what I'm seeing is you're railed.
What
Bro,
I'm seeing is,
I feel like I had checkmate and won at some point. I'm just kind of throwing. Okay, is that not checkmate? Hello, you can like pissing me off.
No, you're pissing me off.
And we'll just. I wait. Your rook was hanging 5 times. What am I fucking doing? Hello?
Can I just let time run out and let you win?
Don't do that. Move. You moving? Move.
What the fuck?
Move again. Move.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
You're dumb! You're dumb! You're so dumb! You're so terrible! You've just drawn to a novice! You have just drawn to a novice! You Oh my god, this is so free.
No, we have to end it there. We have to end it there.
This is so free.
Oh my god. No, we have to end it there.
Oh
No,
my
we're ending
god.
it. We're ending it there, guys.
That was splendor. That was absolutely splendid. Oh my goodness.
I'm ending it there.
Oh,
No,
better luck next time, champ. Better luck next time.
guys, that's it. That's the end. That was the Calcast episode 1, guys. I cannot believe that just happened. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Oh my god. Goodbye, guys. Go follow Leven2k on Twitter. Go follow me on Twitter if you don't follow me on Twitter. And this will be uploaded to like Spotify and YouTube probably. So guys, anything you have to say?
Yeah. Let us. I'll tweet out a link, or I'll get Calc to tweet out so you guys can submit your dilemmas. Let us know what you think of the episode. If you like it, we'll be back with more. Do you know what I'm saying? But just give us some feedback. If you've missed anything, listen to it on Spotify and YouTube, whatever, when it's out on there. We appreciate you all. We'll be back soon, and see you later.